We're up bright and early. We're really up early. I got about a 2.5 hour drive. We're going to go see somebody that's selling a travel trailer this morning. So off we go. All right, we're here at the KZ Spree Connect. All right, let's go in and check this thing out. Yeah, Carol, it is the 260. Yeah.
This is pretty much set up like the Cirrus. It's a little different, but not much.
At this model number, and it comes up with 2 different types of scenarios for the inside.
Yeah, rear kitchen and...
Well, it's all like this, except the refrigerator is over here.
Yeah, I did see that.
And this is a small pantry, which gives you a little more counter space.
Right, right.
But everything else is set up the same.
And she's been looking for a specific model that
It's a Cirrus. It's called a Cirrus.
it had a
It's
rear
set up-
kitchen.
It's set up similar.
Yeah,
Very similar.
the center bathroom. And hard to find.
Bathroom is one of the reasons why I like this model, because
That's
I love
big.
that shower. And it's big.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's roomy.
Yes. That was one of my biggest selling points when we bought this thing.
Yeah, that's roomy. It's got a linen closet.
Yep. I just wish it wasn't so cold.
Two wardrobe closets. A little bit of space.
Oh, I don't blame you. I got a sweatshirt and a jacket on.
Oh, man.
Seals are good.
Let me turn this thing on.
Now, about 2, it's on the, there you go. Okay. I only use this thing max twice a year. We've never used it more than twice a year.
And it's always been undercover.
Correct. Since I bought it.
I actually like the refrigerator over there than over here. That was the only thing I was like, oh, I don't think I like it over there. I'm glad that
It
one
is
over there.
weird over there because I'm used, but it seems like when you swing this around, you get a little more counter space. There's not a lot of
Right.
counter space. That is a kind of a drawback for me. This wasn't on when we bought it, so I put this on to give you a little more
A little
room.
bit more room, yeah.
Because when we
Hey,
camp, we very
wardrobe.
rarely ever use this.
I say when we had our campers, we always cooked outside.
Yeah, we've always cooked outside. Yeah,
We either had the grill.
you've got it. 2 cabinets up there.
Okay, and you got a TV hookup.
TV, it's I left the cable, and this is the mount that goes on the back of the TV, and here's the screws.
Okay.
Cool.
Because trying to find a mount to mount it here, but this is where factory said to put it. They had an X, so that's why I
Right,
decided
right.
just to leave it on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you don't have you didn't have any water leaks or any
No,
issues with
no,
seals or anything up top.
Nothing yet. Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Nothing yet. Not till I bring it home.
You've
No.
had campers before. You know what they
I
can
know what
pop
to
up.
look.
they can pop up and you don't really know it.
Absolutely.
My last one just disintegrated on me.
Did
It's
it?
crazy. Yep. It really just
Well,
Is
fell
this
apart.
jackknife?
Yes.
They're not.
It's got some storage, but you got to hold up on it.
Yeah.
But this does jackknife. And then you got these here.
Oh, I didn't even open them.
We used to put heavy stuff, and sometimes they'd vibrate
Oh,
open
yeah,
and hit
yeah.
the door. So we put these kids locks, I think, yeah, on both of them. And then the bottom drawer
Nice shower.
has it too because the
Lot of
outside
headroom.
shower, the hose is back behind it, so it really doesn't have a chance to close tight. And sometimes that'll open, but the rest of them work.
Oh, I love outside showers. Straight from green.
And then this has storage underneath of this.
Your pillows went back behind them.
Oh, that's fine. I can do that. With that storage, you can go through here, or if you
Yeah.
this thing here will pull up. It's a lot
Doesn't
easier.
have it.
That one's where the heater is, so there's no storage under there. Your hot water heater down here. You got the
Oh,
bypass.
okay.
It's really easy to.
And that you have access to the back of that too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the back's got that little.
This little
screen,
square.
little pad, yeah.
Right.
The outside
Okay.
showers back
And then
there,
the
too.
outside shower's right here, and your hot water heater's here. You got a vent for this, which is closed now. There's a lock on the vent, so you don't flap going down the road or
Okay.
in wind and stuff. So I did lock that, so that's on the outside. This one here is storage. I did.
That's pretty big.
Oh.
I did move the hinges because it used to hinge this way,
Ah.
and I found it easier to load to stand outside and load this
Throw it
thing.
in, right?
Yeah.
So I couldn't do it over, so I just switched. There is, you can tell where I did move.
No,
it
that was-
because
That's smart.
That's
Yeah.
a smart idea.
yeah,
I,
because you fold the steps up and you can put, like we used to store water and excess beer and stuff that we weren't putting in coolers. We
Right.
throw everything underneath there.
who camps with beer?
You didn't hear me say that. And then,
I never bring beer on camping trips.
No, I bring it. Yeah.
We got the refrigerator. Works fine. It's got the
Propane and
propane and gas. When it's set on automatic, all you got to do is unplug it or plug it in.
does it
and
work off a
automatic-
battery, or is it just electric
just,
hookup
just electric
and
propane.
propane?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
And a microwave, that's not a conventional oven, that's a microwave.
That's a microwave. Yes.
Yeah, little thing.
The hot water heater runs off electric and gas.
Okay.
It's in here with your tank monitor. You have. If I had my
Yeah,
glasses
where's
on, I
the
could tell you. This is if you flip that, that's your gas, or if you flip that, that's your electric for your hot water heater.
Okay.
And then this is for your water pump. And then you've got your tank setting.
Your indicators. And,
Correct.
Right. Okay.
And there's 3 tanks. There's a gray tank for the sink and that. You got your black tank, and then you have another one for the kitchen. So there's one up front, and then these 2 go into the
So we have 2 gray tanks and a black tank.
This drops down, makes a bed also.
Correct. Yeah. It'll lay on these.
Okay, yes.
On these, this will drop straight down. Just pick straight up. I
Yeah.
had one that used to
Yeah,
drop
that's
to the
okay.
wall,
You don't
but
have to do that.
This one
That's-
just picks straight up and drops straight down to the wall.
This is a bed?
Yes, this does.
Yeah,
This just jackknife out into a bed.
Okay, it's a jackknife.
Oh,
Okay.
now the pillows
All
are
right.
down underneath.
Yeah,
They're
I can hear some. I'll
no,
get
they're
it.
on the floor now. I just saw.
Oh, did you? Okay.
All
Did
right.
that again. They dropped down.
That's fine.
Right.
And then you have lights up in
Light
here. There's a
switches.
switch.
And he said, "This is the. These are lights and."
These, all right. This is for your slide.
Oh, okay.
And this one is your awning.
Oh, yeah, it's going out.
All right.
You don't have to put that out.
And there is a light in the awning all the way out in the after it unwinds all the way out
LED
the end.
lights.
On the
And
end?
that's what the red switch is for. You got a switch here for this, and then you have your outside. There's a
Outside
small
light. Yeah,
light.
it just came on. I just saw it on the door. It's on right now.
Is it on?
Yeah. Now it's off.
Yeah.
So, and the black thing on the cabinet on the outside there.
That's
What's that for?
it's a flashlight, rechargeable flashlight, and a
Okay.
battery. I actually have that's inside. I just took them into the
I
room.
just saw the gadget thing and I
Yeah.
didn't know what it was.
You got a radio, CD player, It's got 3 different sets of speakers. You got, where are they? Right here.
Double
There's
sync.
There's one. There's one. There's 3 different switches, and then there's 2 outside also for it.
3 burner.
Is that the CO2 or the smoke detector?
That is the smoke detector.
Okay.
There.
And you have that down?
Yeah, it's got the power to cut the battery out of it.
Okay. Just
Yeah.
asking.
Yeah, no, the battery is in it. I forgot to take it out.
All right.
This demonstration.
Blow right ahead.
You got heat off. You got just fan for the air conditioner, and then that's that.
Pretty quiet.
And it's not gonna.
And
It's not gonna kick on
it's not
because
gonna
it's
kick
too
on.
cold outside.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then you got auto, high, auto low, but I've never been able to find a difference in the 2.
Right.
I didn't
And
hear a
then,
change.
no, can you?
No,
I
I
didn't
didn't.
either.
No, I
And
didn't.
then you got low and high there. So I haven't been able. This is
Right.
auto and the other is not.
Okay.
And then you got your thermostat.
I don't even think we used when we had our camper, we didn't use the air.
Uh,
My daughter uses hers and freezes us out.
You see that little thing right there?
A little fuse.
Yeah. If you ever unplug one and plug one in when these are on, it'll blow that fuse. And it always happens in the middle of the
yeah.
summer. And you know you can't buy them unless you go to an RV shop. And they never saw one. And luckily, one of the mechanics had one in his toolbox. We were up in Maine when this happened. And I went to we stopped in Massachusetts on the way up. And so the first night we didn't have air conditioning. When it's all the way out, this
Right.
thing, you can push this thing this way.
Okay.
That's what this shock is for.
All right.
And the shock, the way when it's all the way out, it won't do it when it's partially out, but when it's all the way back, it will tip up. And sometimes the wind will take it that way too. That's another thing they put these in it for. It's to have it have a little bit of give to it. So if the wind catches it, it'll go like that.
Okay.
But
And then you can just pull it down, but I can still drop this one end
yeah.
for runoff, right?
Correct.
I
Yeah.
got those pull something or.
No, you can just drop whichever.
Oh,
end
just
you want.
drop whatever end
Yep.
by that little button. right
Correct.
there. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
But I did find that they go in a lot nicer if they're even. When you go to put them in, make sure you.
Oh, yeah,
Make
yeah,
sure
yeah.
you adjust
when you
them.
fold it back up.
Correct.
Right. Okay. All right.
I don't know if you've ever been camping when everybody puts their outside lights on a camper. You ever seen them at a campground?
Well,
Just for atmosphere lights.
okay. No way.
You never seen that at a campground?
No.
Oh, up here.
I may have, but I really didn't take notice of it.
And it's all running off the inverter that's plugged in there, and it's got it come through the fuse. I just took everybody used to take something and just jump it here.
Uh huh.
And I said, I don't like that. I said, I just want to be able to plug it in, because when I plug things in and unplug things, I'm usually a little intoxicated. So I want to make it as simple as possible. And then I just I just jumped it inside of here, filled it with caulk, and I've made about a dozen of these things up for friends of mine.
No kidding.
Yeah, we love
That's awesome.
So that goes with it too.
Well, I think we just bought a travel trailer. So, I don't think I could pass this deal up. So it looks like we're going to be back on the road, people. Yeah! So, I'm going to give him the man a deposit. And he's going to go in. I'm going to check out the title. And I'm going to check the VIN number against the title. This thing it's immaculate. He kept it in great shape. This thing looks almost brand new. So, I looked at it up and down, checked everything over. Looks good, so looks like I'm a new owner of a travel trailer. I don't know if I'm happy or anxiety. But time will tell. All right. Well, we got it home. Towed real good. I stayed off the highways. I wanted to see what the back roads and, county highways and up and down hills. I wanted to see how how it tracked behind the ram, and it did well. It did real good. So I'm happy with the way it towed. We're going to clean it up. It was really clean. The previous owners was a one owner camper, and they kept really good care of it. That's why I bought it. I have to have that wow factor. You know, I have to be able to walk into a camper and eat a vehicle, whatever, and say, wow, I gotta have this. I can't walk away from it. Because I'll tell you, I walked away from a lot of campers in the last couple of years looking, and I had that wow factor with this. So we're gonna clean it up. We're gonna get some things that we need, and then we're gonna get things that we want. So tell me what you think we're going to need for this. Need. Okay, now there's a difference between want and need. So give me your opinion on what I need for this. You can leave that in the comments down below. And if you want, tell me what you think I want to have for this. And I know it all depends on what type of, are you going to be a weekend camper? Are we going to be, you know, staying somewhere for a month? We're going to be going across country, and all that is going to decide what we need and what we want. So, but leave all your comments, and I'll go through them, and please. Because right now, I'm just in the cleanup stage, and then I got to start setting it up and get it ready for spring, and so we're going to start hitting the road. But it's home. I can start getting it ready. First thing I'm going to do is mouse-proof it, plug up all the holes. I don't want no critters. So stay tuned, and if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe. Don't forget, click that bell, and because we're going to have a lot more setting up, traveling, and so forth, so you don't want to miss them. All right, so click that bell, and don't forget, leave a comment, because the comments help me out. I look at every comment. Okay, and I will answer them. So go ahead and leave your comments. And don't forget, share. And as always, thanks for watching Adventures with Paw Paw.